They were nice years. My mom had a taco stand. It's like a little shed, built nice and neat, where we can sell that delicious Mexican food. And my dad was a police officer, so it was a nice life, nice childhood. They burned our house, and a month later, we were at the food stand. My mom had a food stand where she sold tacos and all that, and this guy came shooting bullets out of nowhere. I didn't know what was going on. I heard pop, pop, and I was scared. I didn't know what was going on until I saw the guy. One of the drug members came and shot my dad, once in the hand and once right in the chest, and my dad collapsed. So I ran towards my dad and grabbed him, and he just couldn't. He tried to say something to me, but he just died. Blood was gushing, everywhere. He had a hole on his chest, and he couldn't make it. The paramedics came, and they said it's too late. He can't make it. He's not gonna make it. We had to cross the border illegally in this inflatable boat, and the coyote had us inside this inflatable boat, but in the middle of the river, the inflatable boat, since it was just plastic, it popped. So I was afraid because I was drowning, but the coyote was able to rescue me and throw me to the edge of the river, which was the other side, which was America. As soon as my mom told me, okay, this is America, look at the buildings, I felt relieved because I was in a safe place. I thought I felt it was going to be a better life, which it was. I faced the language barrier obstacle, but I was able to overcome it because within a year I was able to speak English and communicate with American people. When I graduated from high school, I tried to enroll in college, and they asked for the Social Security number, so I went back home and told my mom, you know what? They said I can come back tomorrow with my Social Security and my ID. Do you have it? And she's like, no, honey, we don't belong in this country, so you're illegal. Basically, you are illegal. You're undocumented. You don't belong here.
I still remember the consultation very clearly. I first met Norma, and she spoke perfect English. Actually, she was one of the first few clients that spoke perfect English, didn't need a translator that day. When I met with Norma, it was very difficult for her to tell me about the horrible things that had happened to her as a child and to her family when she was in Mexico. That was a very dark time for her. I was one of the first attorneys that ever told her that there was anything that could be done to improve her situation. She had been told that there wasn't anything that could be done, it wasn't worth the risk, and when I told her what the risks were and what the potential outcome would be, she had no hesitation whatsoever. She wanted to go forward and do it. She wanted to give her children a better life, and she was willing to take the risk and apply for asylum.
I was in court with the immigration judge, and she was reading through my files and deciding what to do, and she's like, I want you to be okay. I didn't give you more court dates because I want this to be over, and I want your children to be okay. I don't want you to be afraid no more. And I was like, oh God, please, please. I was praying because I was, at the same time, the judge was nice, but I was still scared. And then it was around 10:45 on a Wednesday morning when she said, Norma, I approved your application for your green card. I cried. I did so many things because it was beautiful. It was the greatest moment of my life. Something I've been wishing for the last 22 years. He's like, Mommy, how did it go? Are we going back to Mexico? And I said, no, baby, we're staying here. My application was approved. I'm gonna be a green card holder in a couple of months. So we don't have to be scared no more. We're gonna stay here. You're gonna have a better life and a better future. It's gonna be beautiful from now on, and it is beautiful.